Hi, Ben Atkinson, servant leader to the Triangle Prayer Room, and I'm so excited to share with you some opportunities we have as we're moving forward and how we can partner together. First thing I want to do is share some wisdom and understanding I have learned through the years as I've helped build prayer in regions that serve the local church. Secondly, I want to take time to share with you our need and how we can partner together. Thirdly, I want to share with you what we do when funds come into the prayer room and how they're dispersed. And lastly, I want to take time to share with you about what's happening in the future, because truly the best is yet to come and God is on the move. I'm going to read from a prepared message that I have for you. First, many people understand their need for prayer, but very few understand their need to fund prayer. Second, the patriarch David understood building a resting place for God meant funding the prayer room. However, we cannot gather funds the way that he did, getting the funds from nations he conquered. We have to take a more conventional approach of being faithful to stand in prayer and invite people to partner in prayer. When I was in prayer asking God for funds for the Triangle Prayer Room, the Lord said, "Remember, it's not your prayer room." Then Jesus continued, "My house shall be called the house of prayer for all nations." The Triangle Prayer Room is an extension of my heart, and I will bring people to partner with you in building the future plans for my house. A letter from the leadership of the Triangle Prayer Room. We desire to help fuel, fund, and encourage day and night prayer in the Triangle region. That's Raleigh-Durham and the surrounding communities. The primary way that we do this is helping to pay singers, musicians, and skilled administrators to build the house of prayer. This originates from Isaiah chapter 56, verse 7, and it's quoted by Jesus in Matthew 21 and Mark chapter 11. Jesus said, "My house shall be called the house of prayer for all nations." So what is our current need? Our monthly budget is set at $8,500. And currently we have approximately $2,800 of that money raised. Of course, this fluctuates as we may get a random gift, or others who have committed to give may not be able to give that month. So how are the funds spent? Funds are spent between number 1, paying staff, 2, operating expenses, and 3, office supplies. Currently, we have 5 full-time paid staff and 2 part-time paid staff. We also have 2 unpaid executives. As always, Nelson Radford and Ben Atkinson do not receive any type of compensation for the prayer room. So how is the staff paid? Staff members can raise support just like other active missionaries, and we want to help supplement their income by paying them a small weekly salary. We are currently in need of a minimum of $2,000 weekly to cover the cost of these salaries. Thankfully, we have raised approximately $700 per week. This leaves a deficit of about $1,300. We want to pay the staff more as they are truly worthy and faithfully serving. And in paying them, we are declaring to Jesus that day and night prayer is needed and worth it in our region for unifying believers and for the gospel being preached across this region and to the ends of the earth. So what's next? We want to bring in other singers and musicians to minister to the Lord and create a place of prayer in Raleigh that reaches both here and to the ends of the earth. The more funds we can bring in, the more worship and prayer we can add. It really is that simple. Well, can't people just come and donate their time? Can't they volunteer? Yes, yes, yes. We want to have singers, musicians, artisans, intercessors, and administrators serve within the prayer room structure. For more on this, please visit our website at www.triangleprayerroom.com. So maybe you might ask this question, what if I want to do a fundraiser for you? That's great. Thank you. We truly desire your help on this journey. There's several ways that you can host a fundraiser. Some have hosted dinner parties. and then had one of our staff come and share. Others have done silent auctions or online auctions, while many have sold items that they no longer need. Please feel free to use your gifts and talents to raise money for God's plans and purposes for building prayer in Raleigh-Durham and the surrounding community. Well, why are you praying all the time, you might ask? What about the Great Commission? Great question. Each of the staff members is required to serve in their local church, and we want them to lead or participate in discipleship of the next generation throughout the year. Additionally, at some time during the year, they are encouraged to be involved in outreach missions where the gospel is shared both locally and in the nations of the earth. So, what about you? We're moving forward, the Lord's moving forward, and we really desire your partnership in this season. Would you consider taking time to follow this link, the link on our website, to the giving section, read about what's happening, and consider becoming a monthly partner, consider sowing a one-time gift, and consider coming down here and joining us, because truly the best is yet to come in this region. God bless.